Well, I'm here in Tel Aviv, where overnight Israel intercepted a Hezbollah ballistic missile fired towards the city.
And I'm here in Lebanon, where there's been another onslaught of Israeli strikes.
That ballistic missile this morning, there was about 1 million people woke to the sound of the sirens going off. But I think for people here, might have been expecting to get a ballistic missile or more from Hezbollah, because that's been a threat, they think, for a long time. But actually the reality today of just one missile, people are taking this not as a massive escalation, just a signal that Hezbollah has the capability, but maybe just not going to really drive over that red line that would mean Israel would strike back in a massive way.
Over here in Lebanon, the scene looks quite different. It looks like a war. It smells like a war. The streets of Beirut are empty. We are hearing blasts every once in a while. The news continues to stream in of Israeli airstrikes in various parts of the country, most of which are Hezbollah dominated. There's been a massive civilian death toll here. Over 500 people were killed just in a single day of airstrikes on Monday. At least 50 children were killed. Hezbollah has been devastated in its command and control. They need to restore their muscular posture in this region. What they're also trying to do is stop just short of declaring war, which they know and the people of this country know would be devastating.
Yeah, and I think talking to Israeli officials here, they understand that and they see that position that Hezbollah's in. But, where's the posture go from here? A lot of journalists, and I'm one of them, are asking the military, are troops going to go across the border into the south of Lebanon? And of course, Israel has a history of that in Lebanon, and it's been an unsuccessful history in the past. I think the answer that we continue to get is that yes, the IDF is ready for that. It feels like they haven't taken that decision yet. And the other interesting thing you hear is that there are avenues open out of this. The UN General Assembly is on in New York, and on the sidelines of there's possibilities for diplomacy to play out. But I think one thing is sort of super clear from here. If Hezbollah doesn't do what Israel wants it to do, they're just going to keep on with this military pressure as it is right now.
I think the view from here is that we're very much in a bind. The Lebanese cabinet, Lebanese authorities, and I would say the majority of Lebanese people would like nothing more than for these confrontations to end. However, Hezbollah needs to save face. They have already promised to keep the fight going until there is a ceasefire in Gaza. And so where we go from here, it's very unclear. And the specter of a devastating war is closer than it's ever been.